Thank you for Patreon now for donating to the Patreon. Hey guys, it's Van Diesel back in the Cardfight Vanguard Your Days video. So if you enjoyed the time, comment, subscribe, and watch, shall we? And also what we end up doing is we end up beating Kanji and succeeding in, beating the Berserk Challenge, which is great. We lost a few times, and we only lost twice, once off screen and one on screen, and then I beat him with some other deck. I know I lost with Grand Grace and Nirvana. I don't remember what we beat him with. I think it may have been Bav. Oh yeah, because I misplayed horribly with Bav. But anyways, off camera, I went to go do a lot of fights, and I bought a lot of packs. Long story short, I finished up Overlord. I got the end. I got regular Overlord. I got apparently I put an SP. I crafted one new Nahalem. I got 4 Berserks. I got 2 of them, and I crafted another. And I crafted the other 2. I got 4 Prowling Strikes over here, 4 PGs, 4 Gojos. You can guys see the rest of the list. I didn't change anything about Bav, Nirvana, or America. But I did end up starting to build all the glitter decks, which I just succeeded in doing as of this morning. So here's Tamayura. Here is Favernil, in case I never showed off. Actually, I do kind of need to finish Favernil though, but we'll let that one slide. Here's KO's. It's the only one it's not the only one I haven't tested out all of them yet. I've tested out Thegri actually, and Thegri is a fucking beast. Like, I was trying to do like basically a challenge where I run through with every nation and try to see how far I can get sweeping through people. I forgot what the deck I used first was. But all I remember is Zorga swept. Oh wait, no, it was Zorga I used first. Zorga like swept hard. By the way, what I'm doing here, if you can't tell, is I'm just like showing you guys all my decks so far. Like Zorga, I know I was doing bits in the morning when I was doing it. Like went through pretty much every fighter until I got to Haru. Then I went against Haru with MLB, I want to say, beat her, then use, wait, it wasn't MLB, it was something else, it was Orphis, beat her with Orphis, then lost against the Hex Orb guy with what's it called? Well, lost against the Hex Orb guy with Orphis, and then I fought him with something else, and that's not important. Anyways, thank you for the enjoyable fight today, Miss Ichidoji. Yeah, if you don't remember, again, we did beat him, and that's how we got one of the SPNs, or Overlords. I was so shocked to learn that there's a fighter out there so talented and strong. As leader of Setsugetsuka, you are celebrated, and your fighting was splendid. No, I should be thanking you. I'm glad I decided to start Vanguard. Thank you so much. I didn't do a thing. Kanji-san? I understand you were once in Setsugetsuka. Okay, I didn't get the detail at all about that, but whatever. Would you like to come by and fight with all of us sometime? You can always find me in a car shop called Osen. Osen. Masaru, Doshi, Mika, Tatsuki, my classmates Kan and Yui, my brother, and the shop's owner, Gosetsu-san. We'll all be there waiting for you. Oh, he walked away from that. Kanji-san? No, it's nothing. Miss Yuki Ichidoji, was it? Yes? Would you fight me one more time? Huh? I said this not as Kanji Meguro, the streamer, but as Kanji Meguro, the fighter. Would you please fight me? Is he saying that he has a different personality when he fights for real? Does it have to be right now, though? As embarrassing as it is to say, it's hard to make time once you're a CEO. So please, would you indulge me? I guess that does make sense. Okay then. Thank you very much. In that case, if you win this time, I will take the special step of sponsoring your team, Setsugetsuka. NANI? What? What do you say? I'd call that a good deal. That's a really good deal. Rasen, you definitely has what it takes to be a fighter. Going pro could even be in the cards for you if it works out. I promise. Me? A pro fighter? Well, I guess in the Vanguard world it would make sense. You have to get sponsored, so fair enough. But there's no need to worry. I've requested this odd fight, so it's only right to offer this much in return. Kanji-san, thank you so much. You know you have to beat me first, right? That's fine by me. I don't have any intention of losing here. I can't wait to get started. In that case, let's get straight to... Please wait a second. This isn't any fair. I get all that if I win, but I'm not offering anything in return. If you win, please let me help you somehow. Okay, there are many ways this can be taken, but let's just ignore the lewd route and go right to... You are really offering a lot up here, Yuki. You really are a wonderful person, Miss Ichidoshi. In that case, I may ask you a small request. I'd be happy to do what I can to help. I have a feeling that this will be a good fight. So... It is an event fight. I'm going to show this, knowing what is coming. All I'm gonna say is this, it's not impossible to win. Because there is someone on the internet who's done it, and I wish I could remember his name. But or their name, and they know who they are. If they're watching this, shout out to you, whatever. But let's just say this: it's not easy to win. And I could take that guy's route, or I could go my own route and leave it up to destiny, which is gonna be Graham Grace because I failed Graham Grace last time. But this time I have Persona rights. Let's just say this: I'm sorry, what? Okay, you're gonna pick scissors, aren't you? Maybe it's... Cause... Wait. I was under the impression he was guaranteed to win rock, paper, scissors, and granted he did. I was under the impression that he would win immediately. Huh. Anyways, I'm gonna tell you this right now. You're gonna wanna... I don't know why I dropped the Belvedere. That was dumb of me. How do I describe this? I think it's better if I just swing and let the words play their out. So, without spoiling it, there are certain cards you're guaranteed not to see in your... And that's why I didn't rush, because I knew that was coming. There are certain cards that you are guaranteed not to see in your deck. To be more exact, 20 specific cards you're guaranteed not to see in your deck. Why? Don't ask me. In hindsight, I should have played Overlord because Overlord can search one of them. But I'm an idiot, so there's that. You didn't... Oh. Vanguard. See what's weird? This is the one time the AI will never show you what it soul charges. This is the one time that ever happens. So, you know, I think enough people know what's about to happen, so... Power Set Quality, I predict over trigger. Am I right? Oh, how did I know? It's almost like it was scripted. No, I'm fucking... We all knew this was coming. So, for those of you that don't know, Kanji is not necessarily guaranteed to win, but he has a higher chance of winning. And the reason why is because he is guaranteed to... that. But he's also guaranteed to sack the over, and he's guaranteed to go first. Here's the reason why I questioned it when he won rock, paper, scissors. I was under the impression that he was going to, like, win the first round of rock, paper, scissors immediately. I didn't know it was possible to tie with him. Even though I do remember him not immediately going first last time either. But, also, fuck this card. But, essentially what happens is... where was I going with this? Oh yeah, because it's rigged in Kanji's favor, like, he's guaranteed to see the over, you are guaranteed not to sack triggers, you are guaranteed to lose 2 PGs. I don't know if you're guaranteed to lose 2 PGs, but essentially this. If you were to walk into this fight knowing what's gonna happen like I did, you could technically prepare yourself by just not running PGs, unless you're of course playing a deck that can easily search them out, and then just kind of run with that. Just to make his life harder. Because I know I'm gonna lose is the thing, but... I want to make his life as hard as physically possible, so... Battle phase. Okay, we're gonna hit you, because then he doesn't get a free soul. I think he pretty much is guaranteed to have the soul requirement now. Oh yeah, I think he might guaranteedly get those grade 3s in there. Okay, he takes the Selfish Engraver. He's probably gonna see a trigger, and if he doesn't, I don't think I've stalled enough to live. But my hope, in hindsight, I don't know why he swung at his Vanguard, because he wasn't able to stand before, and I'm an idiot for doing so. But, anyways, like I said, you're guaranteed not to sack triggers, you're guaranteed to lose PGs, like, it's just not in your favor. And there is that guy that before that did end up making it to where he did beat him. I think it was by deck out, because I don't think there's any way to get him to 6 damage and kill him. But, like, yeah, see, the AI knows. The AI knows 100% that it's safe, because it has because it will let me drop the PG. I mean, granted the AI does that anyways, but, like, this time it actually made sense. So kill the Belvedere. He's probably gonna win on this turn, because I'm pretty sure he has a time gyro to hit or a way to soul charge. Yeah, there's the time gyro. Send a grade 3 to soul to draw a card. Okay, before you do anything else, here's the thing. He's guaranteed. He's gonna sack a crit. He's gonna sack a crit. There's no way in hell he doesn't. Yeah, he has enough to restand. So you know what? Fight to the end. I wanted to get to grade 3 because I know it is possible to get to grade 3 against him because I did it the first time I fought against him. I did get to grade 3, but I know for a damn fact it's not gonna happen this time. But I'm gonna fight to my last breath, even if that last breath is stupid. Yeah, I think the AI is smart enough to know it can put both on Van and it would win. Yeah, there's a crit. You gonna put it on Van? Why though? It's like guaranteed that I mean, even if it wasn't a guarantee, it does anyways. Okay, here's the thing. The part I hate about this though, and this kind of brings me into like why I hate how some games do instant losses, is you don't get to play the game. Like for example, I mean, like I haven't seen the whole video of the guy winning, but I'm pretty sure it's great, has a bunch of strategies. But I remember like in Zoom 11, one of the first games I played that introduced me to a forced loss is that if you like, it was, oh, so you don't just sack 3 crits back to back. So it is technically plausible for you to survive this, though, I mean, heals. I am curious though how that, I guess he probably just damage starved him. That honestly makes sense. But, as I'm not gonna see a single, I would love to see a heal just so I can make one move. Any trigger just so I can make a turn, please. I would appreciate it. Oh, I forgot, it's only 2 damage. Okay, well yeah, now I'm dead. But, anyways, you know, this is what I was doing this morning, just getting sacked to death by the AI. This has prepared me for this. Now, of course my camera glitches. Anyways, what I was talking about is how blackout, I'll just continue later. Anyways, I can't believe it! I can't do a thing like this. I'm going to, don't make me laugh. This isn't any fair. Don't be ridiculous. I mean, that one I didn't say was any fair to. The AI ones from this morning, that was definitely unfair, but I'll explain that later. Anyways, here's Kanji Meguro's real side. A highly charismatic and brilliant man who always keeps a level head. Driven by an intense ambition to come out on top, he seeks perfection in all of his endeavors. He has never lost a fight with it he was serious about. Yeah, that is true. You were guaranteed to lose this from the start. You should have just accepted the original terms. Did you really think you could beat me when your Vanguard is like that? Kanji-san? Or perhaps I should have begged you to beat me at the beginning. What? I now understand everything about you after my questions in this fight. You exist in order for others to ask things of you. You saved others only because they beg for your help. That's just mean. Fair but true. Yuki, I need your help, please! Yuki, please help us out! You saved your little brother because he asked you to. Please, sis! Okay, how did he know about this, though? Because he only asked, like, why did she get in the Vanguard? You tried to reform Setsugetsuka because you were asked. Please, I'm begging you. Again, I don't think she said anything specific about this. You came here because you were asked. Would you be willing to show me? Wow. Damn, Kanji going hard on this. You can't do a thing unless someone asks you to do it first. You begrudgingly agreed, when you were really basking in your newfound pride. That is exactly how you Vanguard. Vanguard for the sake of someone else. You're nothing more than a weakling acting like one of the strong. See, when I first read that actually hurt, because that is how I live my life. Goddamn. Did you really think you could beat me with your imitation Vanguard? You are built upon favors and requests. A fighter with no will is no fighter at all. Could you go somewhere and do something for me? Could you please do it? Won't you do it? Enough. Kaioi keeps changing sides. You do as others ask of you, as if you're some video game protagonist. I hate it when games do that, but okay. Anyways, you don't even have the will to fight. You only fought because that's what others have asked of you. I didn't realize it was going on this channel in Japanese. Enough! Stop already! But that's just fine. You wouldn't be you any longer. Yes, just find someone else's request to fulfill. That's all you need to do. Aren't you glad? You got to learn about this new side of yourself. If I were to go on a bit, I would say this weak, pathetic, etc. side of yourself. You! I'm exactly who told you I was. A leader to all fighters, and the ruler of all Vanguard. You want to rule? Over Vanguard? Yes, and now I rule your Vanguard too. See, if this was an anime, that would have been a cool scene, but that wasn't, so... eh. Guess I win, Masaru. And he still loses even with Mika's advice. Ah! I lost! Oh, there's Rosen. Welcome! Oh, hey, Rosen! Yuki's fight yesterday was awesome, wasn't it? Her fight? Okay, wait, that actually is important. Rosen hasn't been anywhere for some reason. Anyways, well, what do you mean? Yeah, where the fuck were you, dude? Weren't you watching the stream? I was being trained the whole time by Doshi in the park. Okay, I guess that explains where Doshi was. I guess we never asked where Doshi was. Where is she? God knows. She's not here yet? Huh? Did you guys not notice? Wait, Rosen, what happened? Tell me. Sis, Yuki's missing! What? Missing? What do you mean? She never came home yesterday. It can't be. Damn, I knew it! Swearing in a kid's game! Okay, anyways. I need to find her! And there goes Rasen. Gonna do something risky. Hey, Rasen, wait! And Rasen has left the building. I'm sorry, Gosetsu-san. This is all my fault. I mean, it's also Tatsuki's, but I don't want to throw my main character on the bus here. Wait, Masaru. Huh? But Mr. Gosetsu! I'll go. You take care of this shop for me. They wasted this. Oh. Okay, first up, I did not know we would be getting a free Favrenil. But okay. Second up, that's a lot. Let's just do this. So, earlier I also said that I had, you know, used Orphist and Zorga, but hey, what's the matter? You cooked that down. Why don't we have a Cardfight trip? Okay, anyways, I said I had access to Orphist and Zorga, so while I was pulling packs, I may have also pulled from the festival collection. I pulled an SP Zorga, and then I crafted 4 more, or 3 more, but I was winning with blue Zorga, by the way. And then as for Orphist, I did end up pulling 1 copy of Dominus, and I just craft the rest, so yeah. Orphist isn't finished yet, but Zorga is mostly finished. Oh yeah, Yui was, by the way, one of the people I beat with Zorga, and I went on a full tangent with Yuki. Like, I held nothing back. But anyways, there's a lot to unpack in that. So first up, as I was saying earlier, fuck, what was it? It was something about Blackout, right? Oh yeah, no, not Blackout, but Inazuma 11. So, what I hated about how they handled this is, and especially in Dear Day, or not Dear Days, but EX, how they did it is, they essentially made it to where unless you go full 100% tryhard, you lose. And even if you do go full 100% tryhard, you are kind of guaranteed to lose. Like, it's not impossible, but like, you know, you have to, how do I put this? Like, it's possible to win, but it just feels like it's not worth it. How I liked how they did it in Inazuma 11, and yes, this has bias because I obviously like Inazuma 11 as a game, and maybe just in general more than I like Vanguard, but like, how they handled it in Inazuma 11, specifically in 2, is when you were forced to lose, what they did is they did make it possible for you to score. It was easy to make it up the field as long as you were smart about your passes. And when I say smart, I don't mean like, you don't have to think of how everything has to go, you don't have to think about luck, because you know it's guaranteed against you, but you can like, essentially use like special ways of passing, like how I did with the shoot button, in order to get around the rules of the game, and then therefore avoid the AI taking the ball from you. And that's why I really loved it. Like, it allowed you to be extremely creative, and it wasn't guaranteed to get a goal. Like, essentially, if the AI was able to block it, they would. But the fun part about the game, or like in that match specifically, in the early game of Inazuma 11 2, is where if you were smart enough, and this is where the actual like brains came in, if you were smart enough to get the AI away from the goal, you could very much score on the AI. And it was fun getting to do that, fun attempting it, and even if you failed, it was fun always just getting to take a shot, just for the sake of taking a shot on them, because it showed that you made it all the way up there. And the thing is, as long as you, even though they could take the ball back from you immediately, as long as you were, even if they got a goal on you, you could just always fight back, and then you can just keep it to the point where you're either winning by 1 point, or you're barely not, or like you're tied. And it was just all around like a fun back and forth between both sides. And I guess that's kind of like all I can say about it. But it was just great, you know, being able to have all that stuff. But in this game, it feels like the only way you can get a guaranteed win is if, or not a guaranteed win, but like if you know, win, you just have to, I guess, go full try hard. Like, you can't just play it for fun and then coincidentally stumble upon something great like how I did. Like, that's how I learned about the shoot button passing technique, which is what I call the shoot pass now. But it was just a good thing. And then in Inazuma 11, at least like when you won, or at least in the early game, they didn't do it in like the latest games, such as Go Galaxy. But in those games, they made it so that you were guaranteed to lose by getting like more scores on you, granted off camera, but still, so like it still made sense with the storyline directive, and it would make even more sense because it could be like you tried your best, but you just couldn't hack it. In this game, it's essentially if you win. I don't know what would have happened if we had won that. Would Kanji's dialogue have changed? Would it have been something special there? Like, That's my question, because if it wasn't going to give you something special, then it kind of just makes no sense of why you would win. Now again, I haven't seen his dialogue, what happens if you beat him, because I haven't watched the full video of the guy who beat it yet, because frankly I never really cared, but fair enough. But, you know, it's just a whole thing. And I guess that's my rant of that one. But anyways, on to what I was saying earlier about the AI being my, like, worst nightmare. Okay, just because this is the one time I can PG you, I'm going to take full advantage of that. But anyways, where was I going with this thought process? Something about the AI screwing me over. Oh yeah, earlier this morning, Orphist. Oh boy, did Orphist hate me. So like I said, I was running through like all the nations, and Keter I ended up like coming onto the back foot of because MLB had lost. I didn't want to resort to Bastion. PBO had lost too, so I only had access to, well, PBO was about to lose to Orphist. PBO was the first one that lost to Orphist. So I ran into this with, PBO and Graham Gray still active because, like I said, I didn't want to resort to the grade 4s because I feel like that would be instant cheating. Let's just ditch this for the sake of ditching that. You gotta admit that looks cool though. Anyway, Soul Blast 1, discard 1. Let us add back Sensation or Spiritual Body Condensation. Use Hendrina's skill to make herself that, and then Alchemagic with my Nectar, because apparently I already had 15 cards. Wait, I did not mean to do that! Oh, I fucked up greatly. Wait, no, not that one, because I just realized I had another Headhunter in here. Okay, anyways, as I was going on about before, I'm 1 card short. Goddamn, that's gotta suck. But, frick, I forgot my bit. Oh yeah, anyways, I went into it with PBO against Orphist, and he didn't do any sack, and I hated this too because I just got into a conversation with someone that said, luck's not a big part of Vanguard, you can win even if you get unlucky. Yeah, you can, unless you're in D and you're playing against someone who they specifically have to see the over to win the game with, and yeah, you can guess what happened, where I basically got them into a situation where Orphan's at 4, they had 3 hand cards left, one was a grade 3, one was an order, one was a PG, at the start of their turn, and they Persona Road, obviously, and all they had, let's just say this, they rushed me, I was at 5, but I could survive as long as they didn't pull the over. Yes, I would lose my entire hand, but any trigger, as long as it wasn't the over, would have been fine. First drive check, over. And I was like, fuck me, I guess, fuck me. But it was fine. I was annoyed, but I was like, okay, I can run into this with Graham Grace. Run into it with Graham Grace. He somehow survives my first turn because I bricked. I draw a bunch of triggers. I Persona Ride. I still have a bunch of triggers in hand, but I'm able to push him to 5. And he has 4 hand cards left. I know one of them's an order. Actually, I know 2 of them are orders. I don't know what one of them is, and then I still don't know what the other one is, but I guessed it was a grade 3. He stands a draw. He Persona Rides. I don't know if that was the card he had in hand before, if it was the card he drew. But then comes the annoying bit. The second he got to battle phase. I'm at 3 damage, by the way, and he swings into me with Vanguard, or like he swings with rear guards first. I guard. He has 4 orders in order zone. He has 3 of them being the the beyond the summit or beyond the place of time, or whatever. The one that gives plus 5k to shower enemies. But essentially, what ends up happening, he goes in on me. This is not good. Oh wait, I forgot your 10k shield. Never mind, that was a good idea. Oh wait, but now I can't use. That's fine. I'll work with it. But anyways, what ends up happening is I guard his attacks, right? Because I know the shower me tokens that he's about to call are going to be really big. So then what ends up happening is he swings at me with his Vanguard for some number. I don't remember. I think it was like 38, and it was a single crit. And he has exactly 28 deck cards, by the way. I remember this because I counted, and this isn't over to pass. I swear if you sack it over. But anyway, and that's exactly what I said to him. I was like, if you sack it over, motherfucker, I'm going to cry. Because I had thrown down basically all my guarding power into this guy. I was so confident that he wasn't going to see it over. As I say it, she does that. Anyways, he was at 28 deck cards, And I am like over here looking pretty, so confident that he's not gonna pull the over. Pulls the over. And I lose. Because he put me to 5, and then he attacks, and I can't guard the Shadow Army tokens. I mean, I couldn't guard them anyways, but yeah. Should have called Final Turn in hindsight. But I'm just... That's twice today that's happened. Don't know how to feel. Oh yeah, by the way, none of my decks are 100% complete, or like, some of them are, some of them aren't, and that's because, you know, I don't have the, triggers that, you know, send themselves to soul, but, who cares? And we'll Alchemy Magic with this one, because it's the only one I can afford to. CV1, kill, so I can have you in the drop zone, because you should act from your skill. I hope you do. If you don't, thank God it didn't force me to do that. Call Black Pest, because we're going for numbers. 5 to front row, soul charge, counter charge, draw a card. Roaming Prison thankfully does go off, and unless your hand has 3 PGs, this is game. I mean, granted, this grade 2 has a 15k shield. Never mind, it only gets power, never mind. So, battle phase. This should be game. Okay, there's 1 PG. She definitely doesn't have the... Here's the thing, if I don't kill her now, I actually am legit dead, so... Any triggers, please! Don't do to me what you did earlier and give me 3 grade 3s back to... It's this morning all over again. Because, by the way, I lost that game with Graham Grace. I decided I was going to go into a bad. Guess what? I had the perfect game with bad. And you know what he does on first grade 3 turn? When I no guard his Vanguard when I'm at 3 damage, pulls the over. And do a critical. Yep. And if you're wondering if I had a chance to guard it, I did have a PG. But if you're at 3 damage against someone, and you kind of need CB for next turn, are you really going to, take that attack? Or are you really going to guard that attack with the only option, by the way, actually being a PG? No, you're going to take it. And lo and behold, sees the over into a crit. So, today's just been the day where I've been luck-sacked about nonstop. I know you guys have probably come here for the story, and for those of you that have, I'm sorry that I'm kind of just running off from it from tangents. Oh yeah, so anyways, we've been asked to go talk to Blackout. I didn't know he was about to say something about his dialect. But yeah, I guess Yuki's now depressed about everything. You know, let's just get my, actually no, I showed off Zorga by that inherent rule as to show off Orpheus. Which sucks, because I meant to actually show off PBO, Overlord, and MLB this episode. But I guess I'll do that next episode when I care. Okay, I'm gonna lose all phrases. Oh yeah, and guess what's the other problem? Fucking Shinobu. He beat me 3 times too, because, so the first time, he literally sacked a crit every turn. Literally every turn. He went second, by the way. All of his drive checks, all of his damage checks, every turn, at least one of them's a crit. No joke. And I just couldn't keep up. Because also, guess what? I didn't have any PGs in my deck. Or, not in my deck. I didn't have any PGs in my hand. Because I literally didn't see a PG till the end of the game, where it was my very last damage. I kid you not, that game was actively rigged against me. But then, you know, there was the next game. Next game, I came pretty close. And I do blame myself on this one. He had 10 hand cards. Early on in the game, I think it was first grade 3 turn, I decided I was going to win by, decking him out. And that's what I ended up doing. And he got the 4 deck cards. He swung the greed on. I don't know why I didn't PG. I had a PG in hand. But here's my thought process on this. He swings the greed on. He has 4 deck cards left. He can restand afterwards. And he has 10 hand cards. My thought, he has yet to see the over to my knowledge. My thought process is, he's seen the over. Because it's not in soul, it's not in drop, it's not in damage, obviously. And he didn't remove from the game. He still has the over, he has the over in hand. Either that or it's in deck. And the worst part is too, I started out that turn thinking he has the over in deck still. But I'm like, no, he definitely has it in hand. He has to. There's no way he doesn't. And he calls a board, he attacks his rear guard. I take it because I was at 3, I go to 4. He has no extra crits on Van. And I'm looking at my hand and I'm like, okay. If I PG this, he can restand, and if he has a crit left, he'll win. Because in my mind, I forgot about the crucial part that it is considered a deck out the second you hit 0 deck cards. Why my mind didn't concede that, I have no idea. But in that moment, I had forgotten, and that was the moment I lost. Because I no-guarded the Vanguard, first drive check to the over. Now here's my thing. I didn't have another PG in hand, and I know he would have had exactly 1 deck card left if he did attack, or after the drive check ended. So I think I know people in real, at least I know my friend is, because this happened a few weeks ago too with my friend. We played this, we had a similar match. I wasn't playing Vanguard, but we did have a similar match where that did end up happening. And instead he gave the 1 million to the rear guard and he didn't restand even though he was about to because he thought he was gonna lose. But anyways, what ended up happening is, you know, I'm walking into this thinking that he's just not gonna see the over and he sees the over. And in my mind, I guess I can think of it logically where the AI could have been smart enough to where it would end up, you know, attacking. Yeah, that makes sense to intercept the rear guard. But like the AI is smart enough to, you know, give it to the rear guard and go for the kill. But then part of me also thought the AI is not smart enough to do that. So I'd be like, okay, it's nice to take this risk. Sees the over. And then the next game, I do win that one. I think I won it with Graham Grace because I pressured him. But like, I was so upset from that game because I did that to myself. I did it all to myself. I should have just given in and let him, or PG'd that one, pray to God the AI is stupid, and just restand the Vanguard. Because honestly, like I did with the Fafnir game, the AI is stupid. If it has the chance to deck itself out, it probably will. Because the only time it did it was when I played against Gravidia, and Gravidia, I don't know how I won Gravidia on first try considering what happened that game. I don't understand how I did it first try considering what happened that game, but I did. It was a miracle in and of itself. But, you know, it was just like so annoying having to sit through that shit. And also, by the way, I'm still fucked right now because I don't have another order in hand or in drop. Which means like, if I need to see a heal to win. I need to see a heal to win. You know, it's worth taking the risk. It is worth taking that risk. You don't have extra shield, do you? No, you do not. Pull a crit. Well, now I have to PG. Pull a crit, I dare you. Oh, thank God, the AI called my bluff. Okay, listen, Deck, listen. I legit need a heal. I know earlier today you were against me because in that grid-on matchup when I had 4 heals left, you didn't let me sack 4 heals. I need you to leave me. I need you to see me 4 heal. What a part of a heal was not clear that I needed a heal trigger. I need a heal trigger if I'm gonna win this game. I legitimately need a heal. You fucked me over a lot this morning. I don't know why you did it, but I really need a heal. Let me see a heal. I'll take that. I will take it. I will take it. I will take it. I was about to say, today is not my. There are so many things that have gone wrong today. I can't even begin to count. Okay, Eclipse Moonlight. For free, I make a shadow every time. Okay, here's the plan. Fuck the rear cards. We're killing those. Like I said, the deck isn't complete yet because I obviously don't have the. As much as I want to call that, it's not worth it. Okay. It's obviously this deck obviously isn't complete because I don't have the order that gives my Shadow Me tokens a fuck ton of numbers, but it's fine because the deck still works without it. It just has a harder time consistently putting out. Now, if you don't mind, game, I need you to let me do what the AI. Oh, okay, that could have been bad. What the AI did to me earlier, aka sack triggers. Call it over here. Now, game, I ask of you, let me sack triggers and don't let him guard. Okay, heal, PG, or crit. Heal, crit, or over. Come on. I think today is just out for me, you know? I think it is. Because earlier when I was playing this deck, I was drawing a heal every single turn. I think this game just has it out for me today. You know what? Maybe after this, I should just stop recording. Maybe I should, because I don't think it's gonna get any better. I honestly think it's only gonna get worse. I honestly, to God, think it's only gonna get worse. Okay, he calls on hits. See, this would be better if I didn't try to take a chance last turn with the game not liking me. So here's the thing: if the AI calls from Soul, I am legit dead. If it doesn't. Actually, I can live this turn regardless. I can live this turn regardless. There's a preferred way I want to live though. The AI is gonna call from Soul. Okay. So here's the thing, if the AI pulls any trigger and gives it to this, I lose. Legit, if the AI pulls any trigger and gives it to that, I lose. Unless I see a heal. Okay, well I can't kill him next turn. Give it to Tamir, give it to Tamir. Oh, thank God the AI is dumb. Oh, thank God the AI is dumb. Thank God. If you're wondering how that's stupid, this is a guaranteed 2 drop unless I have a front. He should have put it here because this was a 1 drop. Also because he knows I have a 15 on board. Okay, go to hell. Okay, here's how I... I'm out of PGs, aren't I? I'm out of PGs. I am out of PGs. Hear that? Right, 1 left. 1 shot to finish this. Is it gonna go wrong or horrible? I mean, I forgot what is in his hand. Okay. I got 1 shot. I got 1 shot. I gotta believe in the heart of the cards. Heart of the cards. Heart of the cards. I need a top deck right now into an order. Heart of the cards. Heart of the cards. Heart of the cards. That's not heart of the cards. Is there one in? Yep, there's not one in drop. Come on, top deck, please. Top deck in order. I might be able to win with this. I might. Oh, but then the 5. Well, we're about to find out. Swing. Okay, that's expected. Oh, fuck! Everything going wrong. Yeah, skill of Orphist. I'm gonna be real upset if the next card's in order, because I could have won if that next card is in order. But we're just gonna find out. Say no guard. Fuck. Pull a crit. Pull a crit. Pull a crit. Pull a crit of the over. Crit or over. Come on, game. Make it fair. We lost. We are so not winning this. I'm pretty sure that hand contains a 15. I mean, I could try to pressure them out, but I'm pretty sure I saw you know, fuck it, let's go all in. If for some reason they don't guard this... What? Wait. You can block this, I know you can. Yeah, okay, I was like, wait a second, did he not get a PG? Well, that's game. Unless I, like, see a heal, which I forgot how many are out right now. There's none in damage as I do the count of how fucked I am. Okay, screw this. I'm gonna kill this one because it actually puts on more pressure. I'm pretty sure he has a Persona coming. I have seen no heals. I literally have, like... 3, 2, 1 Persona ride. Oh, I forgot he doesn't. Okay. Okay, listen. I have such a good chance to see a heal. I just need to see one. That's literally all that needs to happen. I don't know why I guarded that when I should have just taken it and prayed for the heal, because he's gonna pull a Kurina's drive check. He's gonna pull a Kurina's drive check. I already can see it. But I have no real choice but to take this. Okay, go to hell. But no guard. No guard. Even though I just checked his soul, I completely forgot that he had a grade 0 in there. Please don't see a crit. Don't see a crit and let me see a heal. That's fine. As long as I damage check a heal. There are 4 heals left. Plus the over. Come on, game. Be fair. Let me see a heal. Let me legitimately see a heal here. It is literally rigged against me. I had 4 heals left. Just because I want to end this with me winning. What is a good deck that can win quickly? I kind of want to throw Bastion into the mix. Screw decision making. Nirvana? Nirvana, 100%. Okay, Nirvana, come on, let's do this. Don't lose, please. I want to win this on the first try because I wanted that to have been a win, and it was actually close. If I had, you know, seen a heal, I would have pulled out on top. I mean, in hindsight, if I had attacked the rear guard, I probably... Actually, no, I had to do that because he probably would have called stuff, and then I would have been dead anyways, so fair enough. Anyways, preparing to win, and my hopes and dreams immediately got dashed away as I now realize I don't have an overdress in hand. You know what? Nah, actually, that's not a good idea, because if I draw into Arc, I was about to say I'm gonna 1 to pass the Vanguard and see what happens, but I thought about it, and I was like, if he pulls the trigger, then I'm just wasting 5k shield, and if I draw into an Arcs, then I just dropped my only guarding power. But it feels like, but in hindsight, if that was an Arcs, okay, well, thankfully it's not, I would have just been better off guarding it anyways, but who cares? I saved hand card, I lost damage, but, you know how it is. Standing draw. Let's go into Ryu. Oh, there's Urger. Again, I say, I don't know why it's been this deck, but like, this version of it, for some reason, I always draw into Urger, and I can't use his skill because I need to put on the aggression early in like every matchup I get to play it in, meaning Urger just becomes a vanilla on board, which sucks, but that's just how it is. I shouldn't be calling this, and in fact I won't, because I actually need discard fodder. So Ryu goes in, no guard, the drive check brings us a critical, great. Please do not see defensives, that would make this worth guarding, because I want to put you to 3 now. Damage check 1. No trigger, great. Damage check 2. Oh yeah, I guess like small update mid-video. So for the record, if you can't tell of why I was panicking, or like why I kind of just may have said no like dumb information in the very end of that last fight, is because this half of the video is being recorded on a different day than that other part. So I kind of was just kind of going in the moment, and I actually did have hope I was gonna win that, but fuck me, I guess. But anyways, where was my thought process going on this? Oh yeah, so like, we just got Masquez yesterday, you know, the Zorga card, and there's an opinion I have on it. I'm gonna, if he sees a trigger, this goes, don't see the over. Don't see the over. Okay, thank you. And also don't see triggers in general, but thank you. But we just got Masquez. I gotta say, just playing it without the Mask card and the new Draco Tree Maker, it is very interesting. I just now realized I'm a 10k base. That was a dumb idea, blocking. I should have just taken that. I don't know why I didn't realize I was okay, well, it didn't matter anyways, but I lost an Esper already. Can I talk like an Arcs, please? Arcs? Anything? Don't even know why I try anymore. Nirvana, skill of Ryu, Soul Blast out Trickstar. Just so I can get rid of the annoying thing that is known as Ramaimi, I'm going to go into Varina immediately. If it kills me, it kills me. That is my logic. I'm just gonna ditch that just in case, because A, I don't want the AI knowing I have a heal trigger in hand, and B, in case I draw into another copy, I want to be able to add as much guarding power as possible. So go 23, skill, CB, this in case I get the chance to heal. In hindsight, I forgot if I have Kokaiji in this deck or not. If I do, then I made a horrible mistake because I should have kind of busted Esper already. But Twin Drive first check, regular Varina, okay. Second check. Oh, this game has it out for me. This game has it out for me whenever I fight against you. He was so easy to beat with Zorga off camera. I literally said when I was doing that, I remember I said when I was like preparing to fight him for the first time on camera, that he was either going to be super annoying or super easy. He was super easy the first time around, and now he's just, you know, being the most annoying as physically possible. Soul Blast 2, get the hell out of here, because I know this will definitely cause me problems. Like, drop a 15, please. Thank you. Okay. I can bop damage him, I can. But in case he sees a heal, this is better to do it anyways. Or, you know, make him drop cards, one of the two. And, okay, cool, he damage checked the PG. Speaking of which, we know he has a PG in hand. Please drop that PG, please be dumb, please be like every other Dark States AI. Well, can't blame him for that. That's a fair response. Call, okay, he has a, okay, don't let that hit. We are not letting the Persona Ride hit. Go to hell, our hand sucks. I'm keeping Urger on board as long as I can. If this kills me, it kills me. I know that was a horrible idea. I know a lot of you are probably screaming at me. Do I care? No. Okay. Okay, here's how we can rig this in our favor. If you pull the over, I'm dead. Don't pull the over. Pull any other trigger but the over. I said what I said. I meant what I meant. That's fine. That's why I put him to 5 so I can bop damage him. Because the thing is in this situation that if I had not done that and I were to bot damage him, he would go to 5 and then unless he put me to 5 here, then I would see a heal trigger. And or he would see a heal trigger and stay at 4. That is the worst timing possible, but it's fine. I now realize he can hit Urger. Go to hell. You are not touching Urger. Okay. 2 options, either Persona Ride or Mahar. If I go Mahar and he damage check the trigger, I'm in a worse situation, but I could also finish it on Mahar. I did that so instinctively the second I saw the chance. Mahar, go. Plus 10 to front row. CB1. I'll ditch the one in hand because I can't use it. Also because Soul's an important resource in this deck. Okay, if he sees a trigger, I'm gonna be smart about it, and I just now realize I can't overdress. Ooh, never mind. Okay, just for the sake of calling it, call. Please don't see a trigger. Oh, thank God. I was about to say, if he sees a trigger, I'm gonna overdress into arcs, but then I realized I didn't actually have a trick star and drop, so if he did see a trigger, I was kind of fucked. Okay, go. Okay, he has 1 PG in hand. I don't know if 2 of those are PGs. Okay, that is shitty timing to see a heal, but it's fine. Recover nothing, power to Verena. Second check. Critical trigger, let's go. All effects to Urger. If he has a PG, we're gonna force him to use it. Well, if he has another PG, we're gonna force him to use it. And then final check. Triple trigger would have been perfect there. Okay, Valiente. I am not walking away from next turn alive unless I make him lose his entire board. So, Urger, drop that PG. He has another one, doesn't he? That last card's a PG. That last card's a PG, isn't it? It's either a PG or an over, and if it's neither, I will be so happy. But something tells me it's one of the 2. Which sucks, because I called final turn for nothing. Yep. I was right. So there goes my final turn bonus. If you draw a Persona Ride, I'm gonna cry. Because that's my only way of winning right now. You not getting a Persona Ride off that draw. 1's in damage, okay, good. He just discarded 1 too. Okay, what's in Soul? What can he call? It's the grade 1, grade 0, right? Grade 1 and grade 0. Perfect. Okay, I can Mahar next turn. Okay. Please see a damage trigger. See a damage trigger. Yes! And that's a perfect one too. Drop trigger, let's go! Power Vanguard, drop. Yes! That is perfect! That is perfect! 100%! CB1, call the grade 1. CB1, call grade 1. Okay, here's the plan. I don't want to take that chance. Okay. I think I can survive regardless. But just in case, as much as I want to try to use arcs, Okay, then fuck me. That immediately threw a wrench in the entire game. Actually, wait, no, it's fine, because, okay, wait, just to make sure, 33. Yeah, that's 33. It is guardable. I need to make sure, because I threw down arcs, assuming that I wouldn't need to overdress again. I needed to make sure I'm good. And then, you know, I'll just make a grade 0, even though I don't have access to, Urger, or not Urger, Esper Radiant. You know, I got Trick Star. I got really lucky right there, I'm gonna tell you that much, because if I didn't see that draw trick, I think I was legit dead, so I got really lucky. Stand and draw. Sadly, I can't call final turn again, but, skill of Mahar, hopefully you don't see the over. Like, any trigger is fine, as long as it's not the over. I mean, preferably you don't see a trigger flat out, but if you have to see one, as long as it's not the over, I'm cool with it. Rona, come on down. Damage check. I said as long as it wasn't the over, I'm fine with it, so that's fine. It's not the worst thing in the world. Overdress, because I think at this point we just gotta go for power, right? So, oh wait, you're stronger out. Okay, well actually those same strengths, so might as well just keep the guarding power and then call Velocity, battle phase. So, all of these are swinging for at least 15Ks for one. Actually, yeah, all of these are 15K drops. So, I know he has an intercept. We know he pulled a trigger. Let's see what he does. Wow, he dropped everything. See a crit, please. See a crit, please, so I can put it on Val. I'll take a draw trigger, but I want to see a crit, so I can put it on Val. Crit, please. Please. Fuck. Well, if he sees the over, I'm dead. If he doesn't see the over, I win. So he has to take Val. He has to take Val. That's a guarantee. Don't see a heal. Or over. Okay, thank God. I was about to say, wait, Gabe, I take it back. See the heel, not the over. Okay, we won. Jesus Christ, I was so paranoid. Because I've been getting screwed over by the over for so much lately today. I don't know why. Anyways, that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know this episode was a little shorter than the other ones, or maybe it's still the same length. I honestly don't know. I have to do editing for it. But I'm going to end it here. I hope you guys enjoy. In the next one, what we'll end up doing is we'll continue the story, and we'll figure out what we have to do in Kanazawa. So see you all then. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow Twitch, and don't forget to stand up your vanguards.